Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. In today's video we'll be covering the rarest coin ever found in change. Now of course there are rare coins such as the 1953 5 sovereign piece, but of course this coin was never found in change. Only one was ever made and it was given to the Queen on her coronation. It has never been available to find or purchase. You might think of the 1933 penny for filling the bill, but of course this one never circulated and was never found as well. Some were put under buildings and once they've been dug up have made it into private collections, and some are also in museums such as the Royal Mint Museum and the British Museum. We've also done a video on the top 10 most valuable coins in your change currently, and please do watch that if you're interested. We've also done a video on the rare and valuable error coins that you may find and have in your change today. But this coin is from an older time period and will not be found in change today. So, without further ado, what is this coin? It is the 1952 half crown. And of course, as with all rare coins, it doesn't look anything special to start with. The design by George Cougar Gray was on all half crowns for a long period of time, and most of these are extremely common, and you're bound to find them in big piles of half crowns or at car boot sales, wherever it might be that you're finding these half crown coins. As you can see on screen, a bunch of half crowns will almost certainly have one of these designs by George Cougar Gray. But of course, not the 1952 one. So, let's go through why this coin is so rare, how rare is it, and, of course, what is it worth. Let's begin. Now, as usual, at the end of the current year, the Royal Mint will begin test strikes of the coins for next year, and so, back in 1951, towards the end of the year, the 1952 half crowns began production. Of course, not in any large quantities at all, not for circulation, these were proof of record testing coins. And the tests all went well, and they were ready to begin production in 1952. However, in early February of 1952, George VI passed away, and of course the Queen took the throne, Elizabeth II. So, rather than make these half crowns for 1952, the Royal Mint changed over their production to get ready for next year, making all the coins for 1953 featuring the new portrait, new designs for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. And so, all of the 1952 half crowns that had been made, only a few, just a handful as the proof of records, were melted down and destroyed. No 1952 half crowns would ever exist. And that's what the history books told for the next 15 years. That was until, in 1967, a very lucky man found a 1952 half crown in his change. And of course, he went right to the Royal Mint to see if it was a real coin. After rigorous testing and comparing it with the dies they had, as well as pictures of the original coins, they confirmed this was a genuine coin, and to this day is still the only 1952 half crown known. But of course, it was thought there were none, and then there was one. So, is it possible that another one could turn up? Well, the only way to find out is if we all check our half crowns very closely. So make sure to look out if you see a 1952 half crown. Now, this man of course did check out and he found one, and he kept it in his collection for a long time. Then, in 2002, the coin was reassessed by the Royal Mint with more modern testing techniques, but again, they found it to be genuine. The coin has never been up for sale though, so a true price cannot be determined. However, looking at other coins with mintages like this, such as the 1953 5 sovereign piece mentioned at the start of the video, that coin sells for around 3.5 million estimated, so this coin would sell for about 2 million estimated, due to the, it's not gold, it wasn't given to the Queen, there's a little bit less collectability in the coin. I say less, and I'm almost demoting it, but £2 million for a half crown is of course spectacular. Most people, even coin collectors, will never know the 1952 half crown exists. It is left out of all the date-run albums, for obvious reasons, and of course is never seen for sale, and this is the only picture that exists. But I hope you've learnt about it today. If so, please do subscribe, and of course, thank you for watching, as we truly appreciate it. And we'll see you next time on Bits and Bobs for more coin videos. Bye!